Meghan Markle's much-anticipated Netflix cooking show, American Riviera Orchard, has been abruptly canceled amid intense criticism from renowned chefs and the public alike. What was intended to be a unique blend of sustainable farming, healthy living, and culinary arts has instead become yet another controversial chapter in Markle's pursuit of a post-royal career. Sources close to the production reveal that high-profile chefs invited to participate, several of whom are James Beard Award winners, openly criticized the show's concept, labeling it as tone-deaf and out of touch with the core values it purported to promote. The very chefs whose expertise was meant to ground the show in culinary credibility walked away from it with strong accusations against Markle's approach, igniting a firestorm of debate about celebrity influence in culinary spaces. The premise of American Riviera Orchard was simple yet ambitious: showcase sustainable farming techniques and emphasize the importance of fresh, locally sourced ingredients through recipes and interviews with influential chefs. However, the reality on set seemed anything but simple, as lavish decor, luxurious filming locations, and an evident focus on Markle's lifestyle left some participants and viewers questioning the true intentions behind the project. One invited chef reported feeling shocked by the extravagant set design, describing it as a shrine to wealth rather than a stage for culinary expertise or sustainable agriculture. Instead of creating a modest, farm-inspired environment to encourage authentic interactions and knowledge sharing, the production opted for high-end styling and expensive settings. This approach, some argued, directly contradicted the spirit of sustainability and humble, honest cooking that the show was meant to celebrate. In response to this feedback, it was clear that Markle prioritized aesthetics over the culinary integrity her guests valued. According to several insiders, Markle's vision focused heavily on food presentation for social media appeal, overlooking the flavors and traditions that chefs wanted to highlight. Reports allege that Markle requested food styling that favored photogenic results over authentic taste, prompting backlash from the culinary community. Chefs who initially supported the show's mission grew disillusioned, and they began to see it as an exercise in promoting Markle's image rather than a meaningful exploration of sustainable practices. For many, this disconnect underscored what they perceived as a superficial engagement with the world of cooking, particularly one seemingly aimed at enhancing Markle's personal brand rather than genuinely advancing the cause of sustainable, accessible food. The fallout from this clash of expectations and visions reached Netflix, which ultimately made the decision to cancel American Riviera Orchard altogether. For Markle, the show's sudden cancellation represents a substantial setback. Following her and Prince Harry's controversial departure from royal duties and their relocation to the U.S., Markle has sought to carve out an independent career as a media figure and entrepreneur. However, critics argue that many of her ventures, including this latest endeavor, lack substance and appear overly centered on image and lifestyle rather than on genuine expertise or service to a cause. This misstep has once again thrust Markle into the public eye in a way she likely did not anticipate. Social media erupted with commentary, both criticizing and defending her, with supporters pointing out the difficulties of entering the competitive culinary industry without a formal background. However, detractors remained vocal, highlighting how her involvement in the cooking show felt less like an earnest contribution and more like an attempt to capitalize on current trends in sustainability and wellness. The choice to produce such an opulent show was viewed as an especially poor fit for a subject as inherently grassroots and community-focused as sustainable agriculture. The chef's reactions revealed deeper frustrations within the industry about celebrity involvement in culinary spaces, a topic of increasing relevance as more public figures, from musicians to actors, venture into cooking and lifestyle platforms without necessarily having the culinary knowledge or expertise expected by audiences. The line between genuine interest and branding strategy has blurred, leaving many food industry professionals to question how these ventures affect public perception of their craft. As one chef put it, if we keep letting celebrities steer food trends based on what's Instagram-friendly, we risk trivializing the artistry and hard work that chefs put into their food. Markle's show, with its focus on visual appeal, seems to have epitomized this trend, sparking discontent among industry insiders who feel their profession is often reduced to a backdrop for lifestyle content rather than respected as an art form in its own right. For Markle, the criticism isn't just about the canceled show. It's about her ongoing quest for an identity beyond the royal family, one that resonates with the public on a meaningful level. Yet, as this incident shows, attempts to transition from public figure to credible entrepreneur are fraught with challenges, especially when they're perceived as lacking depth. Some argue that her efforts to leverage her celebrity to explore new ventures have repeatedly backfired because they emphasize image over substance, as illustrated by the opulence of American Riviera Orchard. This turn of events has undoubtedly struck a blow to Markle's aspirations and raised broader questions about the limitations of celebrity influence in specialized fields. Markle's choice to oversee a cooking show, rather than leave it to professionals with an established reputation in the culinary world, has brought a spotlight to the ongoing debate about non-experts stepping into expert roles. Should celebrities with no formal background in a given field be able to define its trends and direction, potentially reshaping how audiences engage with it? Or does the industry lose authenticity when experience is replaced by fame? In any case, Markle's attempt to make her mark in the food industry has not ended as she might have hoped. The abrupt cancellation of American Riviera Orchard signifies a setback that may linger in public perception as she works to redefine herself yet again in the world of media and business. This episode has only added to the scrutiny of her ventures and fueled speculation about her next move. Will she continue to push forward in a realm where trust and expertise are paramount? Or will she pivot to a new avenue where her background may be more suited to genuine public engagement? This saga underscores the complexities and public challenges Markle faces in building an independent career that resonates authentically. In an age when celebrities frequently attempt to cross into diverse industries, Markle's experience serves as a cautionary tale on the importance of grounding such ventures in genuine expertise and purpose. For now, Markle faces the task of regrouping, rethinking, and perhaps reshaping her approach to the business world as she continues her journey toward establishing a lasting, credible identity outside the shadow of royalty.